Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this human assassin of HuAs for the Crawl 0.18 release tournament, and we are joined by Rose, as we have been. Hello, she is still giggling over some innuendo that may or may not have occurred in between episodes.
It wasn't even innuendo, it was just...
but I'm not going to let that stop me. We've got a +9 sword, and we're going to go chop things up with it.
Are you going to eat something on your way? Because you're very hungry.
Not really.
Okay.
Ugh, there's just nowhere good to go. I'll try Shoals? Maybe Elf? It's really early for Elf.
I mean, you could do the first 2 levels of Elf, right? Like, that doesn't get you a ton.
At level 17, it's a bit dicey.
Oh, alright. Well, then don't do that.
We're down to just 4 pips of magic resistance.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
Oh, yeah. But this is going to be... Shoals is typically pretty hard.
Okay.
And it's going to be a good...
But there's lots of plants. That might help.
That's true, I suppose. I mean, I don't know, you can turn them into Oklobs if you have to, but...
Don't forget to make yourself some mushroom friends.
You're right, you're right.
Those mushroom friends are your friends.
So, here, we're able to handle, it seems like, small groups of enemies reasonably well.
Well, and you won't run into giant groups because you're not using the Shield of the Gong anymore, right? That's how it works.
That's the idea, but this is Shoals.
Okay.
Shoals is very wide open and quite noisy.
Mm. But you have some stealth, right? I mean, I guess you're still probably wearing your plate mail.
No, I don't really have any stealth to speak of. I will stand in front of my wandering mushroom for hours. Just get over here. Fight me, bro. I didn't want to let him die. See, he's almost dead. HuAs, I hope you appreciate this.
I'm sure that your god is pleased with you. Where is your god now?
Okay, these are... Wow, that's a lot of heal wounds.
Yeah? Yeah, that is a lot of heal wounds.
Let's just buy all of this. 880 gold, sign me up.
Do you want some flight, too?
Nah.
Also, one of those was brilliance, which you don't know.
Yeah, but I don't really need it.
Okay, I was more thinking about the identifying.
Yeah, but it'll happen eventually. Yeah, I'm not too concerned.
Okay.
Oh, we have a Scroll of Identify, speaking of. We just picked it up, and there's brilliance. See?
Fine, be that way.
Identify. Finally, we can start identifying our scrolls. Noise. Drop. Help! No, what am I doing? Don't drop that ring of Weefiz. What? That doesn't make any sense.
You dropped the ring of Weefiz.
That was on my finger.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it says you remove it.
Oh, so it does.
So there's a bug in shops that was reported somewhat recently and that we haven't figured out yet. Which is, so if you hit the capital D, what that means is drop the last thing I picked up.
Okay.
Or the last set of things I picked up if you got them all at once.
Okay.
But it seems like, at least recently, when you buy stuff from a shop, capital D just drops, just doesn't make any sense when it drops.
Didn't somebody do a bunch of shop breaking just recently?
No.
I guess that was a while back. Never mind.
Wheels did something mostly to the way that shops look in tiles, I think.
Right.
And there were some after effects from that for a while, but I think they're more or less handled. Still want more strength. And I mean, it certainly could be the case that this turns out to be more of the same.
Right.
But,
it seems like shoals should have enough background noise that things don't obviously hear you running up on them.
So, do you suppose that Crawl actually implements background noise?
I don't know. Does it?
Yes. It's ridiculous. Crawl is like Noise Simulator 2016. It's it has all these ridiculously complicated bits to make noise realistic, and nobody ever notices.
What? I'm sorry that nobody notices the realistic noise that somebody has worked very hard on.
So like,
look, it's Luis.
So each branch
So is
For
there
example.
also a Thelma around here somewhere?
No.
Oh, that makes me sad.
This is not like Boris and Natasha.
With Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
I mean,
What were we talking
you were
about?
telling me about each branch and noise.
Yeah. Each branch has its own ambient noise level, and at higher ambient noise levels, the noise that you make is less impactful. Doesn't carry as well.
Right.
And so Shoals has high ambient noise because of all the waves, and Crypt and Tomb have very low ambient noise, so your sound carries particularly well.
Gotcha.
Why did it make me drop a potion of cancellation? I hate this game.
I think the evidence points to the contrary.
I think that it was probably the item on O.
That could make sense.
Because I tried to drop something and then change my mind, and then hit O, and I wanted to auto-explore.
So what you're saying is it was your fault.
Allegedly. I actually really... The interface for, asking you, I want to quaff something. What do you want to quaff? Or I want to read something. What do you want to read? I mess that interface up all the time. And it just is because it's dumb, and I hate it.
You should fix it.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know.
I suggest that you begin by writing some code.
No, you begin by reading code.
Well, okay, yes, fine. I usually just start with the writing part.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
I don't really do that, so there's that.
The problem is that I have items inscribed with please confirm before you... If I say I want to use this item, please ask if I'm sure.
Right.
Which is fine, right? Seems great.
It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, 2 water nymphs. Get out of here. The problem is that if you say, I want to read something, and it says, what do you want to read? And I say, this scroll. And the scroll is inscribed with, are you sure? It says, are you sure? And then if you say no by hitting escape, what should your next action be? Should it, what kind of input should Crawl be asking you for at that point?
Well, that's an interesting question. Probably it should go back to base, but I can see that it would also be a reasonable choice to be asking, which scroll did you mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, and the thing that really galls me, so what it does is it goes back to asking what scroll you want. And then it's like, I hit N to go southeast, and it's like, oh, you just read a scroll of whatever stupid crap you don't want. And you might want it some other day, but too bad you just read it. You know.
Yep, that sucks.
I'm in a net. Let me out of the net. I'm out of the net. Thrilling commentary.
Thrilling commentary.
I think it's great. All right, so it seems like with this sword...
And it really adds a lot to the gameplay, too.
Yeah. You're in a net. No, I'm not sure. Please pray. Iron ring. Seems like unlikely to be relevant, but I'll try it.
It's twisted, though.
Polyphemus. He can throw yaks.
And he has a yak.
Mm-hmm.
Does he shoot giant tears out of his eyeball?
No, he has not played Binding of Isaac.
Oh, all right.
So all of my wandering mushrooms are about to get killed, I suspect.
That sucks. Your god doesn't like it when you do that.
Yeah, but it's just like a silly... it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Cost you some piety, but that's the least of your concerns. He threw a death yak at me. So I'll just try to stare dance it, but I guess it got petrified and couldn't follow me. Alright. So I don't know. There are some parts of Shoals that are not going so well. Some parts are easy, some parts are not. We can sort of handle small groups, and we don't have to fight such large groups, but we do sometimes end up with larger groups than we might like. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn some of those guys into mushrooms.
It's important to turn the guys into mushrooms.
Merfolk
You need your
Avatar.
mushroom bros.
Maybe we could use some Oclobs against Polyphemus or something.
That could work.
This is stupid. Merfolk avatars are just like all over the place, and they are hard to track down.
It was singing, I noticed.
Yeah. But we are basically not ever going to be mesmerized. We have too much magic resistance.
Oh, is that what singing does? I guess that makes
Yeah.
sense. Because it is merfolk.
Mm-hmm. They used to be called mermaids.
Right. I think this is a case where it would be okay to not be gender neutral.
Well,
Because, the legend is mermaids, but, what do I know?
okay. I mean, but there's a lot of things that are, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things you could say that about, but you would sort of be wrong.
That's probably true.
And it's better to just be gender neutral all the time.
That's fair.
You stupid merfolk avatar, if you don't come here, I'll just keep murdering. These drowned souls are drowning me, actually. I thought I was killing them, but they were just drowning me and then choosing to walk away. Or they disappear as soon as they hit you once.
Right.
So they're sort of like really slow and dumb orbs of destruction.
Makes sense. I mean, as much sense as anything in this game does.
Running towards the water! Ah, you stupid merfolk! I don't really know the right way to fight a merfolk avatar. A lot of the stuff in this game I kind of know tactically what to do with. But I don't always know how to fight these guys. I just kind of fumble around and then maybe sometimes it works.
You should think about maybe coming up with a better strategy than that.
Oh, I don't know. It's never
Like,
fair.
I mean, that's how men take off bras, and nobody thinks that that's a good strategy.
Wow.
What?
I don't know.
You said wow.
Yeah.
Why are you saying wow?
It seems a little bit unnecessary.
I mean, it is, right? Like, that's...
I mean, we're just in the middle of talking about being gender neutral, and you're like, actually, men don't know how to use clothes. Anyway.
Fine.
Back to Crawl. We're still dealing with another one of these stupid jerks. We should actually change the name. I could do it. Man. I could change their name.
Call them stupid jerks, it's true.
Yep, that would be on Trunk for a minute or two.
Someone would probably revert that patch pretty quickly.
Yeah. But I could distribute it separately. You could download Amalloy's Fork of Crawl, where merfolk avatars are called stupid jerks.
Yeah.
I think it would be popular. So I think what you need to do is get out of their line of sight, and then immediately all the drowned souls vanish. And then you hit them a couple times while they run away, and then you get out of line of sight again.
Okay.
This seems to be working out all right. We just do this little dance with her. And we got her. Alright. Polyphemus is here, but he's sort of run out of yaks. He's got large rocks, which is obviously a problem. Let's just try a different staircase. Oh, hello, harpies. Let's dry up the shoals 9 tiles at a time. You can do it. You can get rid of all the water in shoals, I believe.
And is that helpful?
I mean, water sucks. So, yes. But is it worth the investment of time? Arguably not. And I don't know if it does work, actually, the way the tides move around in here. I dried that out, but it got watered again.
So what you're saying is you just told me you can do that without actually having any idea if you can do that.
Well, of course.
So what you're saying is that I should never believe anything you say.
I'm surprised you ever have.
I mean, I do tend to verify independently when you tell me things.
Ouch.
What?
Can I... Let's... AD? There's nothing in range, okay. Quaff curing, I guess. Get out of this stupid poison.
And there's also a net on you.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
So we're out of the net. So that's something.
I think you should run away.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. We have quite a few blinking, so we could use one of those.
Can God help you here?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
There's no plants nearby. I mean, I don't know. There's aqua plants, but they're not immediately useful.
Okay.
I think we just step away and then just read some blinking to get out of there. So Shoals is horrible and I'm never coming back.
Shoal is what?
Shoals is horrible and I'm never coming back.
Okay. Are you going back to Spider then?
No, I'm not going anywhere. Control Q.
Are you going to Elf, perhaps?
Ugh. Elf. Maybe. I just want to hit Control Q. It's a stupid character. Ugh. Why did I ever choose to play a human assassin? They seems really good, but I'm having some trouble.
You chose to play a human assassin because you could get lots of points for it.
Yeah, and it's good, too. That's the thing. It's a good character.
You seem to be having a lot of trouble given that you think that it's good.
I think it's because I put on heavy armor and the Shield of the Gong, and I invested a bunch of skill points into the Shield of the Gong, and I'm not using the Shield of the Gong.
That could be a problem. It's important to stick with your investments.
Sort of.
I mean, yeah.
It's not the most important thing. Oh my god. This place is awful.
You should make some mushroom friends.
Yeah. Got one.
Hooray!
And let's make an Oclob friend, too, up here. Oh, that's a Ballistimacy. Oh, wow. This...
Yeah.
I thought we were in Lair, there are so many plants. This is Orc.
This is Orc.
Oh, I love it. Good work, Fedos. You didn't see us in here, but we did,
I can tell what happened.
There was a bit of an incident.
You spooged all over it.
Yeah.
They seem to be shooting you.
Yeah, I was trying to stay on the stairs instead of chasing them down. Let's use a sack of spiders, I guess.
It's a sack of
We're
spiders!
still just getting ants. They suck.
Okay, someone needs to explain to whatever developer is in charge of this that ants are not spiders.
But it's just a bag of bugs, really.
Well, then it should be called a bag of bugs.
Also, spiders aren't bugs, so you should have... You clearly...
Well, that's fine. So it should be called a bag of creepy crawly shit.
I don't know if that name would really fly.
I don't see why not. It's clearly accurate.
Identify this one device blast. Are we still training Evo? We are. Okay, so that's good.
There goes a train.
Oh yeah, I can barely hear that, but...
Oh, that's good. But, like, the fact that you can hear it, you know, over Skype and it's, like, outside my door. It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
That's the quieter of the kinds of trains that goes by.
Elf is not going very well. It's not terrible.
So are you going to go to Spider or Shoals or Elf?
It's unfortunate that those are my options.
There's a book on the floor.
I just read it.
Oh, okay.
Unsurprisingly, none of the spells are very interesting to someone who can't figure out how to cast spells.
Yeah?
Although I have 17 int, which is, like, surprising. Let's, Yes.
Can you cast Apportation finally?
No way.
Are you just going to make the entirety of Elf explode? Is that the plan?
It would be nice.
It seems like an option.
Alright, guys, come a little closer, and then I'm just going to evolve this guy right here. Wow. He got killed before he even got a chance to do any damage. Yikes.
Did your spore die or the elf die? I didn't see which.
The, not my spore, the Ballistimacy.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
Yeah. Ugh. These guys are wounded a little. haste should help, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like just a couple of these guys, we should be okay. The problem is going to be, yeah, that they're going to surround me and hit me with a stone arrow and a poison arrow on one turn. Youch. Alright, that's scary. Let's read a scroll of fear. Get out of here, guys. Didn't get all of them, but we got most of them. Quaff healing? We have a ton of healing, so we should be using that somewhat.
You do have a lot of healing. So which branch is the least scary?
Spider. I mean, normally spider.
Right. Well, I mean right now.
None of them. They're all awful.
Well, you're going to have to pick something. Well, that's interesting. Air elementals look different than they used to. Now they look more like weird snaky things. They used to look sort of like tornadoes.
Interesting. So we're hasted. Let's quaff a little more heal wounds. Try to kill this annihilator. Yes, good. He does a ton of spike damage. Wow, that went so much better than everything else I've done in Elf so far.
Hooray! I will be right back.
Okay. Oh, gosh, I forgot. You guys are still here. I still got to talk. I'm just so used to, like, oh, she's gone, right? But no, it's not just the two of us. It's you guys and me are also here. So great, we're doing Elf. Exciting, right? And it's still kind of a disaster. Our damage is getting to be okay now, but our defenses are lacking. At least dodging. Our evasion is starting to come back online. Now that I'm training dodging and no longer have the penalty of 5 from the Shield of the Gong. Wow, this thing is like invincible. Ugh, quaff haste, that should help. But it's just like, oh, we just hit it once and it died. Apparently we were having a lot of trouble with that earlier. So we did hit it a few times, it just was not taking much damage, but that one hit did all of its health at once, apparently. Antiques, more scrolls of blinking, yes. Leather-bound manual, yes. We're like out of gold, but we got a manual of air magic.
So I was about to ask what I missed, and if you're dead yet, but I gather that you're out of gold and you have a manual of air magic.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a very productive choice.
No. Book of Clouds. I mean, that's got air spells in it, you know.
Yes, that's true. I remember you finding the Book of Clouds way back when.
But I'm not going to really be able to cast any level 6 3 school spells anytime soon, even with a manual of air magic.
Yeah.
And that's what the Book of Clouds has. A bunch of, like, air / conjuration / poison level 6 spells.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Should you work on spellcasting, maybe, as a thing?
Not if my goal is to get up to those spells. By the time I get them, they probably won't be very useful.
Fair enough.
So we're able, like, we have decent damage output, which is nice.
Okay.
We're able to do damage to elves. The problem is surviving them.
Right.
Like, a battle axe of electrocution is holy cow scary.
Should you go get the Shield of the Gong?
I mean, I have the shield of... No, I dropped it? What? No, I have it. Why can't I wear it? Oh, because I'm not allowed to wear it while I have a shield, apparently. I didn't know... Or while I have a two-handed weapon. I didn't know that it didn't even display that on the list anymore. It used to. But we made some, I don't know, soldier ants. What a crummy... Let's try a box of beasts as well. He's abjuring!
I'm pretty sure that you do not, in fact, have a sack of spiders, but rather a sack of ants.
Alright, it turns out we killed the battle axe electrocution without too much work, so we wasted a couple charges on... Oh, Deep Elf Demonologist. Yowza.
Ooh, and some sort of Oh, I guess demon that he summoned. What the fuck is that?
This is a Shadow Fiend. Shadow
It's a
Fiend.
Zitzmil.
Yeah, Tzitzimitzel. Named after some Aztec god, I believe, or Incan or something. Mayan, I don't know.
You have to keep the alliteration. In fact, an attaché case of ants.
That's a little bit optimistic. A little bit pretentious.
I mean, you know.
Dancing weapons everywhere. They're tough. Our juvenile Stingshock Beast, I was about to say, has been sticking around for a while, but he's gone now. He made it. He lived through the abjuration, which was nice.
Yeah, that can be pretty handy.
My wandering mushrooms are just not up to snuff.
What sucks?
A glaive of pain. A glaive of pain. Why am I in melee with a glaive of pain?
That is an excellent question to which I have no answer.
I'm just using up so many of my consumables here in Elf. I have a ton of healing and haste, but it's going to run out eventually.
Yeah, maybe you should go back to Spider.
Maybe.
Like, you know, now you have a +9 great sword of freezing. You didn't have that when you were doing Spider the first time. Let's try Spider.
I need to get away from this glaive of pain. Stat.
I agree.
Oh, actually, I only have. Am I immune to negative energy to pain? I think I am. I think at even 1 pip of negative energy resistance, you're immune to the effects of pain. So it's actually not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. This game, I'm appreciating negative energy resistance more than I usually do.
Yeah.
Let's just try to get around the corner from this elf. Archer. I don't like the archers. Alright, let's go back to Spider. Jeepers creepers, this game.
Did you seriously just say Jeepers Creepers?
Where'd you get them peepers?
Wow.
Welcome to being old. How does it feel?
What's that?
I said, welcome to being old. How does it feel?
I mean, I'm not old. You're old.
You're clearly old.
You're old.
You're older than I am. This has already been established.
You're older in spirit.
This has already been established on the channel, so I'm not giving anything away.
It's fine. You can tell people that I'm older than you are.
She thinks she's so wise. She doesn't even know that Jeepers Creepers is cool.
Nothing can make that phrase cool. I'm sorry.
We're making an Ocklob down here, guys.
Okay. Looks like a plan.
And juke! Ah, we did it.
You did it!
And the Orb Spider, nothing can dodge my Ocklob plant.
Nothing can dodge my Ocklob plant.
My Ocklob plant brings all the boys to the yard.
See, that's a lot less uncool than Jeepers Creepers.
Wow, I disagree. 2 Orbs of Destruction.
Uh-oh.
Juke! And the other one's gonna slam into this wall, watch.
Okay.
Blam! There goes the
Goodbye, wall.
Now, let's see if we can get this one to curve back around and hit the spiders. I don't appreciate this orb, though. Alright, one of them's down. The Ocklob plant got him. The Orb Spider was got again. But now this Ocklob... this orb's gonna hit me, I believe. Although if I stick northwest, maybe that's a juke. Yeah, that's a juke. Nice. I don't know that I can get back to the stairs without these things colliding with me, but I can maybe direct them into a wall, perhaps?
You should eat something, too.
Alright, one of them got me, but it barely hurt at all. There's another one. Oh, I got my Wandering Mushroom, which I'm not thrilled about. This Aqua plant, though... Oh, he died. I was about to say, he's just giving him the business, but...
I mean, it was super helpful. Maybe you should make another one now that this one's dead.
Yeah, well, quite possibly. I feel like most of Spider 3 is taken care of, though.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. We'll just make this into a wandering mushroom right next to the spider. And we got him.
Hooray! Are you a winner?
Alright, there's a thing, and we want resist corrosion for it.
Okay, good plan.
Let's just, put it on over my See Invisible. And then let's just back off, let him walk through the wandering mushrooms.
Things people say.
What?
It's just a really weird turn of phrase. That's all.
What, walk through the wandering mushrooms?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
It sounds like it should be in a song, it's so beautiful. Okay, we're back to Spider, guys, and it's taken forever. I don't know, Spider. Ugh. We're not like that much better than we were before, I think, but there's fewer monsters, and so we sort of feel a little better. And I don't know, not having the gong is kind of helping.
Well, not having the gong is why there's fewer monsters, right?
Well, no, we also killed a lot of them. Right? There are just fewer of them left.
I guess that's true.
See, this Emperor Scorpion, we still appear to do no damage to him. There we go. Got a few luckier hits. Killed him. Okay. And we are still training Longblades. That's a question I was just asking myself in my head while we were fighting him. I was going to go check it out, but then...
what were you going to check out? Sorry, I was looking at...
Whether we're still training Longblades, but it turns out that as soon as I killed the spider, my Longblade skill went up, and so I knew that, yes, we were still training Longblades.
Ah, clever. I had to look at a picture of a vampire hedgehog. It was much more important than you.
Yeah. They probably drew in a little caption saying how important it is.
Yes, there was a caption telling me how important it is. He gets treats when he gets his picture taken, apparently.
Ugh. Alright. We're losing piety in here, too. Our wandering mushrooms are just not strong enough, which at 10 invocations surprises me a little.
Yeah, that is a little strange. Should you train some more?
Yeah, I'll turn off evocations. 7's pretty good, I think, for like the box of beasts and so on.
Yeah. Maybe you just need more mushrooms. Maybe you need a much bigger army.
I find that hard to believe, but it's possible.
I mean, you've only got 3.
Yeah, like, that's a lot. Like here, now we've got 6.
Okay, I bet that'll help. I bet that's going to make all the difference.
Now let's rest. Continue.
There's some scrolls, including Identify, on the ground. It's very exciting.
Yep.
You're right that my teacup sounds remarkably like somebody playing the triangle.
No, we accidentally duked that orb of destruction while holding tab. That's pretty amazing.
You're so good, you do it by accident.
Another wand of teleportation? No, a scroll of teleportation. Alright. What is this?
It looks like a vault.
It's like a little cage or something.
Yeah.
A bug display case.
Which the boulder beetle, like, dug its way out of.
You think? Maybe, actually. I didn't realize that it was
Is it an ant farm? I mean, I don't know.
It could be. I don't know. There's a couple guys at work who have an ant farm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is it an interesting ant farm?
I don't know. Not really.
Fair enough.
They got some gigantic ants.
Yeah. Why are all the stairs right next to each other on this floor?
Are they? Where are they?
They're all in the southwest.
Oh. Wow.
I told you.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like some kind of special formation, but it's a little bit weird that all the stairs would be here. It doesn't seem like a vault so menacing as to warrant that kind of stair placement. I think we'll take a break here before we go down into Spider 4. We didn't really make a lot of progress in one place, but we made a little progress in a lot of places. So
you just keep telling yourself that.
You shut your mouth. We're doing great. Thanks for watching.
Definitely not wishing
and I'll see you guys next time.